Welcome to CCN Midday News. I am your host, Captivating Christian, and here are some of your top stories for today, March 26. The U.S. reaches 1,000 deaths in the coronavirus crisis. Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man, asked the public to donate to Amazon Relief Fund. No timetable for the widespread virus testing amidst ongoing test scarcity. And a Georgia hospital worker with the coronavirus was found dead. Also, cops trailing two black men after asking them to leave Walmart for wearing surgical masks. Let's get to the news. The death toll in the United States has topped 1,000 on Wednesday night as the COVID-19, otherwise known as the coronavirus, continues to spread across the country. America's first death was reported on February 29th, and the rate has spiked over the past 2 weeks as extreme public health measures go into effect to combat the virus. The U.S. death count eclipsed 600 on Tuesday and 900 by early Wednesday before reaching a 1,041 late Wednesday night, according to the Johns Hopkins University data dashboard. This United States and cities have instituted shelter-in-place and stay-at-home orders in effect to curb the spread of the COVID-19. The number of cases continues to rise rapidly as testing expounds nationwide. The worldwide death count surpassed 21,000 on Wednesday. 5 other countries have death tolls higher than the U.S. Italy, Spain, and Iran, China, and France. Italy's numbers more than doubled that of Spain. The Senate came to a deal on Wednesday on a $2 trillion aid package that includes $150 billion for hospitals and medical centers to handle the surging case overload of the COVID-19 cases. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos faces backlash after publishing a relief fund the public can donate to for his contract employees working during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Amazon Relief Fund was created with $25 million from the e-commerce company to assist its employees and partners, especially those who are responsible for the necessary task of delivering all products consumers order across the United States. It focused on supporting our U.S.-based delivery associates delivered by delivery service partners, our Amazon Flex delivery partners, and associates working with Integrity Staffing, Adecco Staffing, and Rest Staffing, the drivers and support team members of line haul partners under financial distress due to a COVID-19 diagnosis and or quarantine. Besides the company's contribution of $25 million to the fund, it is also allowing the public to donate if they deem it important. They said, and I quote, "While we're not expecting anyone to do so, you can make a voluntary donation to fund if you desire to do so," Amazon wrote on its fund website. Amazon is worth $1 trillion and Mr. Bezos is worth an estimated $114 billion, making him the world's richest man. In 2018, the company reported an income of $11 billion but paid $0 in federal taxes. A shortage of kits and testing supplies nationally means rationing of the coronavirus test is likely to continue in Georgia, and state officials do not know when broader testing of the public will be possible. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution has learned. Officials hope that the 24 or so drive-through and other remote testing sites set up by the public health agency, labs and hospitals in Georgia would eventually help expand testing more broadly. 5,000 test kits provided by the federal government were recently deployed to 2 federal states drive-through testing sites in Albany and Cherokee County. The states received 1,550 kits this week from private suppliers. Cody Hall, a spokesman for Governor Brian Kemp, said on Wednesday in an email but until the private sector can source more kits and supplies such as swabs, testing will remain rationed in Georgia and many other states for the very sick, vulnerable people such as those living in nursing homes and emergency workers. Limited testing, both statewide and across the country, has hampered the U.S.'s response to the COVID-19. Georgia's public health lab and private companies, as of noon on Wednesday, has processed only 6,179 kits, according to the State Department of Public Health figures, compared to more than 10,000 in North Carolina, 11,000 plus in Tennessee, and more than 103,000 in New York City, according to data from the COVID-19 Tracking Project. A 42-year-old hospital worker in Georgia who had coronavirus was found dead at her home with her 4-year-old child by her body. Deidre Wilkes, the body was discovered on Thursday in the living room of her home about 40 miles southwest of Atlanta after a family member called the Coweta County Sheriff's Office requesting a welfare check. The coroner, Richard Hawk, told NBC News on Wednesday it is believed she died 12 to 16 hours before she was found, the coroner said. A posthumous coronavirus test, which is a test done after the person was already deceased, was conducted and came back positive for the COVID-19. Hawkins did not have any known underlying health conditions, and an autopsy is being conducted. Wilkins worked as a mammogram technician. A video uploaded to YouTube last Wednesday showed two African-American men wearing a surgical mask being followed by a police officer as they exited a Walmart in the Wood River, Illinois. The men who filmed the video, Jerome Bess, says that it's an example of racial profiling. I did not know this guy personally, Bess told the Telegraph. We just want to shine some light because this happens so often. I don't know if he was having a bad day, Bess said, referring to the police officer in the video. I've never said that the guy was a racist. All I'm saying is that his actions were suspect. According to the Wood River Police Chief Brad Wells, there's no more to the story. Wells told the Telegraph that the officer was mistaken when it came to the store's policy prohibiting masks, and it was the only mistake he made during the incident. Wells also suggested that Bess and his associate D'Angelo Jackson, who can also be seen in the video, falsely accused the officer of harassing them. They immediately went into the race issue, Wells said. The officer did not kick them out of the store or refuse them entry. Wells went on to say that the pair voluntarily chose to remove their mask and leave instead of showing the officer their identification. But according to Bess, being a young African-American male makes it hard when you interact with the police because you don't know what state of mind they're in. And once again, thank you for watching CCN News. I am your host, Captivating Christian. And as always, be the change you want to see. If you want change, the change starts with you. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. And leave comments below. I would like to hear what you think about these stories and more. All right, have a good day. Peace.